Very busy night tonight for Bad Company. Plenty of fighters on the card. Adeel, one of the guys that did fight on our last show, went to a decision draw with one Leo Thomas. He's told me earlier on that he is looking to really push the pace throughout the fight. He was in a 3-rounder last time, and he said that now that he's got 5, he's going to be working through all of them.
Looks very ready here, very game. Confident walk into the ring here. John Cook here, visibly the older fighter. Maybe that's got a little bit more experience under his belt.
Well, as far as Thai boxing is concerned, we know they've got 1 fight apiece. I didn't get to talk to John earlier, so not exactly up to speed on his track record in terms of training, but I tell you what, the proof's going to be in the pudding when these guys come together.
And here we go. Touch of gloves there, nice to see.
A very relaxed John Cook. Again, like you said, maybe speaking to a bit of experience. Seems very light on his feet. Strong low legs from Adeel to begin this fight. And return from John Cook. Exchanging those low kicks. Swing and a miss from Adeel. A couple of solid jabs.
From Cook.
Big overhand right.
Peppering that jab tonight. John Cook with a 1-2.
Cook is looking like he's ready to start getting aggressive. He's coming in. I have to say, these shots have got a little bit behind them, but his other hand is rather wayward. I'd be watching out for that if I was in the red corner.
Very one shot, but they do have a little bit of power on him.
Absolutely. And he's keeping him off. He doesn't want to get backed up into the corner there, does Cook.
Lovely back kick there from Cook. Using that jab very effectively here. Oh, nice.
Very good first round. One of the more technical that we've seen so far tonight.
It's got a nice pace to it. Both fighters aren't just going in there all hell for leather. They're pacing themselves. It is a 5-round fight, so
absolutely, it's good to see a little bit of the composure there. Both these fighters absolutely game for this. First round starting off. I think the story there was initially the low kicks, but then the fists started flying as we went through that first round there.
Both corners listening very well. Taking some advice. Seeing it from the outside is very different to seeing it from the inside.
I did see the corner of Adeel there. They said go grab him. Said just go grab him. So they clearly feel that Adeel would have the advantage when it does come to the clinch. So the one instance we've seen there, it ended up pretty neutral, 50-50. But we'll see if he goes to that well again in these following rounds.
Here we go, round 2. Touch of gloves there and circles off does Cook.
Straight onto him. Catches a couple of jabs for his troubles, but he's tried to go in there. He very much gone and grabbed him. There you go, fighters needing to keep their ears open to the referee there for sure.
Adeel just looking at his corner there.
That's another good low leg.
Nice good jab.
I have to say, it seems like Cook is very content counter-fighting on the outside, and Adeel is walking forward, being the aggressor in terms of his footwork, but he's getting caught with things on the way in.
Cook keeps circling away from Adeel's power, which is nice to see.
A couple of good low legs from Adeel there. Ooh, a couple of swings and misses there on Cook's behalf.
Comes out with a stiff jab there, Cook. That jab is working.
Oh, it's a big overhand right. That seemed to sting it. He's backed him up a little bit.
He's feeling
coming
it now.
in with these big looping hooks.
One shot. Oh, lovely left hook.
He's trying to break through the guard. He's trying to break Shah's guard there with those big swinging hooks.
Oh, nice.
And a one uppercut gets through. I'll tell you what, Cook looks laser focused. He has not taken his eyes off of Shah so far.
Needs to maybe set up them power shots, throw a couple of little jabs.
Good as a counter there. Adeel firing back with his own kicks.
Adeel finishing strong there.
A very solid round there for Cook, I'd have to say. I would be giving him that one if I was on the scorecards, but thankfully I am not.
I agree there. Red corner backing him up, throwing a lot of power shots.
But once a little wobbled when that, I think it was a big uppercut landed.
And that's only round 2.
That is indeed only round 2. We've got 3 more rounds of action in this bout alone.
Both fighters not breathing heavy at all. Maybe they have prepared for this fight.
It's been really well controlled, I have to say. You know, I think in that little flurry of offense that Cook had, he picked his shots a little bit more. He wasn't trying to just burn out the whole gas tank, but those shoulders, you start throwing any power shots, they're going to start feeling the pressure.
Yeah, the fatigue will set in on the later rounds, but not here yet. On to round 3.
And we're underway. Adeel starting off with that left round.
Oh, lovely kick.
Cook catches him in the midriff. Fires another one more on the arm that time.
Trading kick for kick here.
Just testing the waters. Jab to low kick there and a teep behind it. This is a leaping left hook.
Cook's got a great game plan here. Circling off, stepping back. Nice Superman there.
Superman punch for our troubles. I do think that Cook seems like he's got the distance in just that little bit tighter so far in these rounds. A lot more of his shots are landing where they need to be landing.
Circling off, getting away from that range and then stepping in.
Absolutely.
Nice to see.
You can tell Shah's trying to go for that clinch there. Again, the corner previously told him go grab him. Unsuccessful so far.
Cook trying to work that jab again. Lovely low kick there.
Another low kick. I tell you what, there's going to be some sore legs in the morning. Couple of nice jabs there. Another nice jab.
Jab and comes back with
a head kick though. There is fight left in Adeel Shah.
I think Adeel works a lot better when he's the aggressor. He just needs to get there faster, step in a little bit more, commit a little bit more, keep them hands up. Thinking the round's over there.
Absolutely, he's not quite there yet, Mr. Shah. Again, he seems to be doing a lot better when he can work to his own tempo. A much better round, I'd say, for Adeel Shah. Again, I think he's just working a little bit more to his tempo. He's knowing that he doesn't have to chase him down the whole round because he's getting caught with a lot of jabs and teeps coming in, low kicks.
Just needs to create his own angles. He's kind of following Cook there. Just needs to create his own angles and then he'll be able to give his shots out, tee off a little bit on him. Both fighters not breathing heavy at all.
No, you've got to believe that they've put in the work here. Like again, both of these guys have had one fight previously. They know what the fight camp's got to be like. You've got to think that they were coming into this with every intention of being able to go the full 5 rounds.
Which as a fight fan is very good. If they're ready, we get to watch more action here.
The red corner there employing a very unique method of getting their fighter some water, a spray bottle. Haven't seen that one before myself.
Cook going for the touch of gloves there and Shah not having any of it, goes straight in with the kick.
There you go, you have to believe that the corner was telling Adeel Shah there just to keep coming forward, but don't get caught on the attack. But we'd like to see again Cook show a little bit more aggression. Don't just back up the whole time. You can't always rely on your opponent to walk into your range. And a little head kick there landed, I think, just glanced off the chin of Cook.
Got Cook's hand straight back to his face then, didn't it?
Absolutely, got his attention.
Oh, nice teep from Cook.
Back to the low leg there for Shah. Cook fires back. Adeel making sure that whenever Cook is kicking, he's trying to fire one back. That teep.
Adeel just walking his opponent down. Not many shots hit him, but the pressure's there.
Absolutely, and again, you have to think in terms of game plan. You know, Cook has been backing up the whole fight, but it's exhausting trying to back up all the round long. You know, if you're being backed up, you're never able to set your feet. You're not able to put these combinations together. Cook's had the most success, really, with these single shot offense, but apart from that one time that he seemed to have Adeel hurt there.
Ooh. Fighters trading low kicks there. But Adeel coming forward, nothing stopping him.
Absolutely, and again, he's got to start thinking about cutting off the corners.
Strong round from Adeel Shah there.
Again, both fighters seem like they've come in with a really respectable amount of conditioning, neither one breathing too heavy coming into these later rounds.
Seconds away. This is your fifth and final round.
Final round here tonight for these two fighters. Another touch of gloves, but Adeel wants to get on with it. All the aggression coming early.
That is it. I think Adeel he's going to be trying to back up Cook.
Cook's corner shouting him to come forward.
Again, I'd like to think it's not a fitness issue, because both of these fighters, the techniques that they're throwing, nothing's looking lazy. Both of them seem like they've got plenty left in the tank. I'm not sure if it's just a game planning thing or if that's just the way that Cook likes to fight, but he has been backing up this whole fight, which may not always look good for the judges.
I agree. I was just thinking that myself. When you're going backwards, it doesn't look like you're doing well, but Cook is countering very well, but it's not. We're not the judges here tonight, you never know.
There you go. One thing I'm not a big fan of, when Adeel is throwing those low kicks, Cook is dropping his hand on whatever side. If he decides to go low then high, then that could be some impact. It's a strong overhand. And fighters clinching up against the ropes. Adeel being a bit more active here.
Adeel with a great clinch there as the referee breaks.
I think for the most part, Cook is looking to avoid that clinch. I'm not sure if it's the personal preference or if he doesn't feel as strong there, but he's much more comfortable with just point fighting him from the outside and waiting for those opportunities like he had in the early rounds.
Cook circling off a lot here now, waiting for that big power overhand.
Set his feet for that one. And a great final round on both halves. Both fighters came here to fight. Decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds going to the judges' decision, the decision is a split to your blue corner.